Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's Modern Warfare video. Now, this isn't going to be a class setup or anything like that, and there's kind of a few reasons for that. Which is, you'll probably guess by the title and thumbnail, today's video is not going to be a puzzle video. But before we discuss everything that's happened in Modern Warfare over the last few days, just wanted to tell you that this is a 46 and 7 gameplay that you're going to be seeing in the background with the AK-47. It has like no attachments on it, and currently it's still going to have like no attachments on it, and we'll discuss that more in the video. So yeah, as I die like an idiot there, don't worry, I do go 46 and 7. I may look stupid there, but don't worry. And yeah, I'm not going to do a class setup because I had like 2 or 3 attachments. I was just leveling this thing up. But expect an AK class setup whenever they fix one of the ongoing issues currently in the game. So let's get into it, okay? Let's start by saying that Modern Warfare had its patch, okay? The quote-unquote big update. I like to think of it more as the big bug fix, okay? There was no big update in my eyes. So let's just get into it, okay? I'm looking at the patch notes right now, and there's a lot of things in here, yes. Is it 2 pages long like the community manager said? Not really. I don't see how this is 2 pages. This is, I mean, it's a bit of a scroll, but there's not a lot in it in my opinion. It's just mainly bug fixes, which don't do a lot in my opinion. But anyway, let's talk about one thing. So we're all expecting with this patch a kind of like overhaul of the game, should we say. We were thinking big things were going to change. We might get another map, we might get some weapon balance, we might get the nerf to the tanks, which we did, but not really. I'll discuss that more. But let's start with it, okay? So let's start with the weapons, okay? That's a pretty big thing. The weapon balance, or the weapon changes, and the only thing that we got that did anything... Obviously, they had fixes for things that weren't working, like charms not appearing, and the P90 ring sight would, you know, create a sniper scope sort of glint when you look at the people who are sniping. All those fixes and stuff. But the only change to an actual weapon, to actually buff it or nerf it, was the Scar. And this is where it gets kind of funny. So it said in the actual patch notes, slight increase in ADS time. So you're thinking, okay, have they nerfed it? No, this was supposed to be a buff in actual fact to make the aim down sight speed like fast. So it's supposed to aim down sight quicker. And it's already been proven, already been tested. Maybe because it's, you know, the game's locked at 60 FPS on console and whatnot. The gun does not actually aim down sight faster at all. There is no difference. So if you read this patch note thinking, or seen videos thinking that the Scar's gotten better now, no, it has not. The Scar is still the same. And I was going to try and do a video with that, but we'll get into another thing, okay? We'll get into the bugs that this patch caused, okay? Because it's been frustrating. It's been very frustrating, and it is also going to make me question right now. Like, I'll ask you guys this question now. Would you guys be up for seeing other gameplays of other games such as Black Ops 4 and that for the time being? Obviously, I will still continue to post Modern Warfare, but currently it is getting difficult to post gameplays of this game with the current bugs and issues and problems that are happening in this game. And for instance, I'm just going to get into it now because we're on weapons right now. Currently in the game, from this patch, you cannot level up your guns. Now, I've had it glitch sometimes where I've actually been able to level up my sniper, but that's not important because I don't think I'll be doing a sniper class up video. Unless you guys want that, then maybe I will, but I don't think that's really that important. But I tried to level up the Scar the moment the patch came out because obviously I thought the Scar had been buffed, and obviously it turned out it hadn't. But currently, guns do not level up. I tried it with the AK, I can no longer level up the AK, I cannot level up the Scar, I cannot do custom class videos. I was trying to do the AUG as well because that got buffed and was actually a lot better. But currently I don't have all the attachments, and I don't really want to give you guys a video of attachments, you know, or saying this is the best class setup, and I haven't even got all the attachments yet. And plus I haven't even found like a perfect setup for it yet. But currently I cannot level up my guns, like I cannot do anything. So what is the point in me trying to play to level up and progress when I cannot progress? The same with my actual level. Like, some people say it works for them, some people say it doesn't. I've had moments where it gives me 0 XP, I've had moments where it does give me XP. It's just not working, it's just flat out broken, the XP system. It either works or it doesn't, and for weapons currently, it mostly doesn't work in my opinion. Let me know in the comment section below if this has been happening to you, by the way, because I just want to know if this is an all-round thing or just certain people or whatever. But yeah, let's just get into it more. So they fixed the leaderboards and combat records, cool, you know, that's all very well. Audio. They said they changed the footsteps. Does anyone notice a difference? Because I don't. I really don't. Unless you know, I haven't tested the crouch walking in that because, to be honest, crouch walking is so slow that why would I do it? But yeah, I don't see a difference. I can hear people, they can hear me. I don't use dead silence because I don't see the point really. I think it should be a perk. That's one thing we expected from this patch was dead silence to turn into a perk. Yeah, we expect this to be the big overhaul. Where's the minimap change? I want a bigger minimap. I want to see red dots on the minimap. You do in Ground War, I believe, maybe, I'm not sure. But I want to see red dots on the minimap. I want to see a bigger minimap. I just want to see better changes for the game to make the game better. I want to see Ghost turn into a perk where if you move, you're off the radar, but if you're sitting still, that's it, you're on the radar. You know? Because that's currently helping to promote the camping that is going on in this game. It makes it a very not very fun environment to play, you know, not a fun game to play. Because of all the camping going on. You know, sometimes you get lobbies where people rush around and stuff like that. And sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get people sitting in corners with shotguns and who knows what. And we also expected changes like the skill-based matchmaking. Well, I say we expected, we were hoping, because they just ignoring this. I've seen countless posts on the Reddit about skill-based matchmaking, and I'm not going to talk about why it should be removed and all that, but we just all know it should be removed. I did a video on this before about why it doesn't belong, so if you want to check that out, I think I'll put a link in the description so you can see that. But it's just got to go. It just doesn't help. I've seen countless posts from average players, from bad players, from good players. It does not benefit anyone. It does not help. It does not make the game more fun. It just ruins the enjoyment for everyone. So I cannot understand why this is in the game. It is not helping to promote a better and more fun experience. If anything, it is driving people away from the game. Kind of like myself, because I'll be honest guys, I haven't even made it to level 150. I don't think I can even make it to level 150 right now with the current level up bug. And I don't know if I want to try and get to level 150, because it's hard to sit here and play this game. It's so difficult to try and play this game for an enjoyment with just all these problems. Like for instance, the bugs at the moment. Like, even with this patch trying to fix all these bugs, there's still a ton of bugs. And even some of them don't even affect me, and I've seen some of the other areas where these bugs are even more a problem. I might try and do it one day. I don't know if you guys would be interested in me trying to play Spec Ops on stream for the fun of it, because I've watched videos of it and I never realised how broken Spec Ops is. Spec Ops is 1/3 of this game, and it is literally unplayable. It is unplayable. It is unbelievable. I kind of want to stream it just to show you guys, because I'm not going to play it for like to be serious and try and get the challenges done and stuff, because it is completely broken. And the funny thing with that is, instead of actually kind of fixing it to, you know, make it more playable, they just added 2 new like operations or whatever to it. That's great and all, but the game mode doesn't work. So what's the point in playing Spec Ops? There is none. So one entire third of the game, 33% or whatever you want to look at it as, is just completely unplayable. Now yes, I don't play Spec Ops, but maybe I would do one day. Maybe I'd try it out. I don't know. But even if you wanted to play it, you basically can't, because it's completely broken. Let's think about the other things as well. Like, we were hoping there'd be changes to the maps that are actually currently in the game. We were hoping they'd like block off some windows, block off some doors, block off sight lines, change the size of the maps, move certain maps to certain playlists. Like I believe the map is called Anya Palace or whatever it's called, and I believe it's like a 10v10 map or something. 20v20, I don't know what type of map, like what map player it's in, because currently I don't play 6v6, I don't play 10v10, I don't play 20v20, I just play 32v32 Ground War, because it's the only mode that seems to not have skill-based matchmaking, and is kind of a pleasant experience. Obviously I still have the problem of the tanks, which, again, the nerf here was something to do with like the lethality or whatever it's called of the weapon, so the actual damage of the weapon was supposed to be less, and it just did nothing. Okay, the tanks are still prominent. If a tank comes up in your face, what are you going to do about it? Guess what? You're going to do nothing. You can't destroy them quicker, they don't have less health, they just kill you a little bit slower apparently, which I still haven't noticed, to be honest. I feel like I get one-shotted all the time by them, but that is what it is, you know. They just haven't fixed the tanks properly like they said they were. The tanks are still prominent. If you're someone who goes around in a tank, you're probably going to go massively positive and probably go like 40-1. That's just how it is. And again, the footsteps, no changes. Like, I think I already mentioned that, just no changes really. It says there is, but there is not. And that's a funny thing actually. I forgot to mention this. So with the footstep audio, there was actually a kind of a leaked, you know, note that was actually supposed to be for only the Infinity Ward team to see. So if you saw the PC patch notes where I think it was shown on like their version, like Battle.net or whatever, the Battle.net patch notes, they put underneath it the or like something from the inside the studio, and it said about how players, or the core players, wanted the footsteps to be lowered, and they said it literally said in this patch that this is something they did not want to see. I'll try and leave a link to this because it's hard to explain without seeing it. But basically, what this means is they acknowledge our feedback, and they probably do this for a lot of things, such as the skill-based matchmaking. There's no way they can't see it. Such as the maps and stuff like that. There's no way they can't see it. It's literally everywhere. All these bugs, all these problems, all these glitches that need fixing. They're everywhere. You know, bad spawns, bad maps, bad weapon balance, everywhere. It's everywhere. And they're basically ignoring it because they're just saying, okay, this is our game though. You may play it. You may be the people we're trying to influence to play the game, and you're our target audience. But this is our game and you're not going to tell us what to do. And it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You're just not going to accept that? You're just not going to lower the footsteps? So all these patches for these footsteps and that, I'm wondering if they're a lie at this point. Are they just there to throw us off? Because it literally says on the PC patch note, I don't think it's there now, I think they updated it so it doesn't say it, but you can probably find a screenshot somewhere of it saying it. That they basically acknowledge that people want the footsteps lowered, but they're not going to do it. And it's all obvious why. It's for the newer players. This is the whole game has been built up, you know, with the safe spaces and the skill-based matchmaking and the blah blah blah. Weapons kill fast, so bad players can get kills. But these players don't even enjoy the game. They've seen people who've posted on Reddit that they have a 0.6 KD, and you know this game is targeted towards them and stuff. But they don't enjoy it. These things don't help. It doesn't make the experience fun for them. It doesn't make the experience fun for average players. It doesn't make the experience fun for the hardcore players. It just doesn't benefit anyone. And this is kind of just a rant video at this point, you know? Because it's just frustrating to see a game that I think everyone mostly is playing because the gunplay is good. That's the only thing. Like, weapons feel good. They feel nice. They feel like they're actually meaty and kill people. But when you've got all these problems, like the bad maps, the tanks, the skill-based matchmaking, the bad spawns, the bad weapon balance, you name it, it just does not help the game at all. And with these devs clearly acknowledging, like it's shown now that they've acknowledged things like wanting footsteps low and stuff, and they just don't care. It's just, that's it, you know, we're playing their game and it's their world and they do what they want, and we'd have no choice but to either play the game or go back to Black Ops 4. Go back to a different game. Which, I'll be honest, I installed Black Ops 4 again, because again, I'm not sure, guys, if I'm going to sit there and play Modern Warfare all year. You know, I'll probably still do Modern Warfare videos, and again, let me know in the comment section below, because I want to know, guys. Would you guys be upset if I did, like, post other content from other games, such as, like, Black Ops 4? Because it's going to be difficult to do Modern Warfare videos, especially right now. I don't know what I'm going to do for videos. I've got a really good gameplay coming up, but I don't want to share gameplays with you guys of a game that's currently not enjoyable. It is hard to enjoy this game. Again, you see great... I post great gameplays of like this scoreline and that scoreline and class set videos, which I can't even do at the moment. Again, like I've said, I cannot do class setup videos because, again, I can't level up the weapons. So how am I supposed to get the new attachments? How am I supposed to make guns? You know, try and get overpowered setups and stuff when I can't even change my weapon, you know? I'm stuck with like the same grip, the same extended mag, whatever, because that's all I've got, you know, all I've got my guns to level up to. It's just super frustrating, and I think I share the same opinions as everyone. It's just a frustrating experience. We needed mini-map changes, we needed actual map changes, we needed different maps, we needed a new mini-map, we needed better perk balance, like Dead Silence needs to be a perk. How many times does that need to be said? That's clearly been acknowledged probably, and probably ignored. I just don't know what to say, guys. It is frustrating as anything, because I don't know how this game's going to last. I don't see how this game is going to survive past January, and it's already been found in the code that the Battle Pass is coming. We already knew that was coming, you know, the tiers or whatever, the 60 tiers or 30 tiers or however many tiers it's going to be to unlock cosmetics and stuff. How long is this game going to survive at this rate with all these problems? And if you've ever seen the competitive scene as well, I've been watching that recently. That is a mess right now. Complete mess. Just the entire game is a complete mess and needs an overhaul, and for some reason this quote-unquote big update did not deliver. They just completely ignored everything that we suggested, everything that we said, good honest feedback, and the communication from their team since then has gone, just disappeared. You do not see them post anything anymore. But yeah, honestly guys, I don't know what to say. Frustrating stuff right now. But I'll leave you with this. Hope you enjoyed that gameplay. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, because currently this is a frustrating experience right now. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, notifications on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye!